and welcome back to Land of Italy. As you can see, we are straight back into it with the BEET harvest, as it is imperative to complete it. In the last episode we did manage to get a fairly large chunk of the harvest done, but we still of course have a lot left to do, as long as I'm not driving in the crop itself here. Yeah, I think going along that way is the best option, so we'll just turn around this way. This is a very large machine, can be a bit difficult to maneuver around. There we go, that's fine. We'll just turn like that. And we are back at it. Beautiful. So we are making some fairly good progress. I really don't think we need a bigger BEET field than this size. We could stick a helper on, of course. The only problem with that is that we don't really have anything else on to do. We do have the slurry that we can sort. We do have loads and loads of slurry in from the pigs. Yeah, nice outside view, there we go. Lovely machine. It's a bit loud, I will admit, so it might be a bit loud over my voice, but I'll do my best. Anyways, yeah, this is a wicked machine, and I think maybe if I were to set a bit more of a headland along the vines, we could look at putting a helper on and then sorting out just a couple of things. Just a bit of tidying, really. Because all the crops are fine, we're just waiting to, well, really we're just waiting for them to be ready to harvest, so. Look at that spawn there. We are at 50% of a trailer already. I think if I go across the top here, I wonder how the helper would go, because there is a fair amount of items that I could sort, tidy, all that. But the other problem with the helper is that I would like to ensure that they manage to get it done within the hour, because that is going to incur another fee, and we don't really want to do that at all. So, you know what, I think it might be best if I just do it myself versus a helper, because I feel like with all the turning and all that, it might be a bit of a faff. Yeah, it might have to get done just myself. That's fine. We can slowly pick away at it. It's not like it's 9-meter width header or something where we really have to be strategic about the harvest. I think I'll just go down this way, actually. Just be the easiest way. With that being said, the only other things we really have to do, like I say, are dealing with the slurry, because there is quite a bit. It is going to start filling up very quickly. Also, I will be sticking with pumps and hoses for a bit, just to give it another go. I really did only use it one time, so we do have this field again that will need doing. We'll also have the cornfield once it's harvested. And I might bring it over to the sunflower as well. It's just now that we've got fields a little bit a bit further out of the way. If there's room to sort of turn around with the hoses and all that, then we will look into that. But we shall have to see. Right, we'll just get to the end here. And actually, maybe there is enough opportunity to get a helper. It's just very risque. Because of the time crunch potential. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's break off into a time lapse, because I think we can get it done in a reasonable amount of time here. Especially since the headland always does seem to take so much longer, especially when you go around 2 or even 3 times. It can take quite some time. Anyways, we are going to be filling up the trailer again here very soon. So we'll start the time lapse now, get the rest of the beets filled into here, empty it, unload it, and crack on with the harvest. set that off on a helper, because we've got quite a bit of beets in here, but that was 2 full trailer loads. I did have a bit of struggle with the trailer, as you saw, trying to come in through the gate there a bit one time, and it is a bit tight at times, but also just reversing to unload all the sugar beets can be a bit of a faff as well. This particular trailer likes to shift sort of randomly, which is a bit frustrating because it makes it difficult to lock or block the axle to make it easier to reverse. So it's kind of like a challenge within a challenge, if you will. It's one or the other. Either make sure it gets absolutely straightened or try and reverse a dolly trailer, which is nearly not impossible because I did it, but it's a bloody pain. Well, let's try again. We'll try again. No axle blocking, just try and reverse. I mean, if we can get the nice position to see it. Yeah, no, it's rubbish. Okay. Testing not only my patience, but my skills as well. It just takes a bit of practice. That wasn't not bad at all. Right, we'll unload that. As you can see, there are so many sugar beets. We've got a huge pile. I don't know what this holds, if there is a max capacity. It must be the height of the bloody thing. It has to be. Well, we'll see. Anyways, we've got 86,000. We'll have over 100,000 litres by the time that unloads. We've also got the helper underway, which is, I think it should be fine. It does worry me a bit with all this turning around and faffing, but we are in the last second half of the thing. This is not that much longer than me turning around, is it? Missing bits, but that's fine. Small bits. Okay, well, we'll let that do its thing. We'll let that do its thing as well. I wonder if the pigs could do with a bit of silage. Let's have a look. That's all they don't need, is silage, really. I suppose we could top it up. Oh no, we'd have to put it in the mixer, and that's a faff as well. But that's only with the silage. So once we get these 2 bales and this final bale all sorted with the pigs, so we don't have to worry about that. I suppose we could... Yeah, go on then. Right, let's just get that connected. There we go. We might as well do what we can do while the harvest is underway. I don't want to include, all the sugar beet. Oh, it's a lot of sugar beeting. So, if you will. So I reckon we can let the helper crack on a bit, and we can do a few things around the farm. Get that in there, so that's good. I think we'll just do the one for... No, might hold another. Go on. Yeah, the silage, as I've said, is a temporary thing just until we get the corn all harvested, as that will be their new base food. The silage was just a good opportunity because the area was already full of grass. Might as well use it. Okay, let us put that in there. Oh, come on now. Cheeky bugger. So it should all go. I hope it all goes, because it might not fit in the pig shed otherwise. Oh, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right, park up and get into the T7. Absolutely love our tractor selections here. With the T7 and the little Landini and the bigger New Holland. It's just a fantastic collection. I'm really liking this series for tractors, at least. Well, the whole series as a whole as well. And it is especially interesting in doing pigs, because they are an animal type that I've never really done, ever really, in Farming Simulator at all, let alone 22. And I've said this before, only because it's the truth. So, because I have done all horses and cows, well, cows of course, chickens as well, What else have we got? Sheep, of course. We've done sheep as well. So yeah, pretty much all other animals safe for the pigs. So, and they're getting on really well. Really happy. They're happy as well. Look at that. With their little noses in the straw. Okay, let's have a look at how everything is looking. So we've got loads of manure. Yeah, that silage is going to be full up, I reckon. So we need to find... You're joking. No way, it's full. Oh no. How much can we put in the pigs? Oh, loads. What are we doing? What's all the faff here? We should be putting them in the pigs already. Actually, it's best that we didn't, because now we can basically put the rest in. Hopefully it'll take it all. Not it, but they. Sorry, the pigs. Let's try. I wonder if I should extend the yard where that grassy bit is, where I've just gone. Might be a good idea. Oh, blimey. Yeah, it's very tight in here. First person is much better. We'll have to switch the... Oh no, that's fine. There we go. It's unloading. Oh, the pigs are running to the beets. They love it. Oh my goodies, full on sprinting, that one. Oh, so is that one. Look at that. Alright, it's unloading. That's great. Let's see. We can fit loads and loads of beets in, hopefully, the rest of the harvest, because now we're full up. What are we going to do? I suppose we could use the Bossini as a bit of a temporary trailer for that. We might have to just put some on the ground as well. Another thing I wanted to check was the sails. Nope, nothing. Wow, absolutely nothing. Come on. This is a very slow tipping trailer as well. Very, very slow. Very slow. I didn't see any notifications that the helper is done, but they very well could be, so we should probably just pop down there anyways and see how they're getting on. I am a bit concerned for the location of where to dump all the rest of the beets. We don't have any way of collecting them off the ground, so we'll have to get some sort of a loader for the Merlot, or a bucket rather. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. I took the exact same course of action, and I got very stuck when I was trying to go back to the field. Oh, it's just the angle is far too tight. I did the same thing last time in the time lapse. You may have missed it, although it was probably like a good 10 seconds. Blimey. If it was the T7, it would never make it. This tractor is the only reason that can make that turn at all. It's tight enough as it is. Right, we'll have to relocate this, get it filled up again. So let's just get this unloaded. Oh, has he stopped? Oh, he's not. Okay. Hang on. Oh, blimey. Right, let us take over for the time before it crushes any crop here. In fact, let's just get... So we're at point 0.7. We're nearing very close here. So we need to really get cracking on. We might as well just do this ourselves. It's such a small area, right? Well, I would like the helper to crack on, but it's just getting too close to the time. You know what? I'm just going to do this very small section off camera. Hopefully we can get as much into this trailer as possible. Put it into... I don't think we'll have to load it onto the ground. We'll have it either in the pigs or in this trailer, and then we'll be fine. So this particular instance shouldn't take all long. It's mostly the unloading and the turning around. That's a big faff. I think maybe 7 good passes, maybe 8, no, 7 maybe. Anyways, I'll get it done very quickly off camera, and then we can crack on with shifting around some other things. Alright, here we are with the very last bit of beet, and done. Done and done. Just like that. So 3,377. I am seeing a small bit here as well. I don't think we will have many bits like that. I think I did quite good. That was only 2 litres anyways, that was a very small amount. But that's done. That is done. Let's see, I'll shut the engine off for now. We did get a very nice, I think, 0.8, something like that. Looks very good. So I was thinking, what if I were to switch the beet harvest to 37? But then I also thought maybe this is the best field for it, because we're close to the silo, and we have just more than enough for the storage. So I suppose it really depends on how quickly the pigs go through the beets. So for example, I mean, if they go through it very quickly, then we might want to do a nice big field. Right, see, now I'm going the wrong way again. I'm getting all backwards and twisted up and all. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Mumbling away. Right, yeah, sorry, it's just the deciding of what kind of field we need for the beets. So we'll have to just wait and see. I can't say for certain. I do want to do some crop rotation as well, so doing a smaller field is not the worst possible thing. We might need to do a bigger field. We might have more pigs coming soon. I mean, we will, certainly, at the rate that they eat and the rate that they'll, I'm certain, reproduce, will ensure that we will have some new pigs on the farm very soon indeed. So we'll start unloading the 27,000 litres here, which will put them at a healthy amount. It might not even fill this. As long as we have enough room for the rest of the beets in this trailer, then we're fine. 66, yeah, it goes very, very slow. So what I think we'll do, while that's unloading, is we'll take this. We'll head over pretty much directly behind us there. We'll collect the slurry tanker, because we do have to get that process underway. Now, I don't know if we're going to be doing it in August or not. We actually probably should, because then we can just have it done. Because in September, we need to look at the calendar and see what we're doing. But I reckon that September might be a time where we are harvesting a few things, or drilling some things for the winter. This is very tight here. There we go, beautiful. Oh, that's... Ah, yes, there we are. Refill pump container. Oh, that's from the water. Might as well do. Nice. Okay, so this is definitely not going to go through that that little fence, hole in the fence, if you will. So we'll take it. Oh, it's tight. Blimey. Yeah, not a chance. So we'll just go round, as expected. This thing is not really meant to be transported. I mean, you have to transport it at some point. That's why it has an axle on the back. Oh, wow. But it doesn't like being transported, at least not by this tractor. I suppose the super steer would be very handy for that. But anyways, we are on the way, so we'll go down this way and at least get it filled up. Ooh, very nice. Okay. Right, so that's filling up. Let's go and check the tractor. Oh my bloody no, it's still unloading. Just finished. Wow. Okay, how much food have they got? They are... Wow. Brilliant. I think we'll be able to fit the rest of what's in the harvester in there. I would prefer that this trailer remain empty, but we shall see. Right, I will go get that emptied. I'll get the harvester emptied and returned, and then we can crack on. Right, okay, so we're going to drop off the trailer there. We do have, as you possibly saw, we have about 600 litres remaining of sugar beet in the trailer, which is really grand, which means, yeah, we can use that to top them up, to empty the trailer, and then we can, yeah, have it empty already again to be filled up from the silo. I will just connect this to the trailer. When it's full, I find that the T7 struggles a bit in relocating this particular trailer, but the T7 truly does struggle with the shoot-in jumbo. So we are going to take this down back to where it was, actually, because we have to get... Look at that. Oh, it's heavy. That is a lot of poop, though, you have to be honest. I mean, the tanker alone is probably so heavy, and then to have just sloshing slurry everywhere, it would be an absolute menace. Right, we have to go up this hill, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, we will position this back where it was, get the setup for pumps and hoses all ready. We'll have to do that with the other tractor, which is fine, because I do want to keep the Genesis here attached to this tanker. It just makes it so much easier. And then, because we do need one attached to run the pump and all. Right, can't see, there we go. And then we'll get the T7 all set up to do some slurry spreading. Right, here we are, all set up. So, what I'm going to try, because I can't fully remember, I feel like it was ages ago, but we do have the hose here, which... Oh, right, I should ensure... Right, so I did buy this. So we have this small thing. Once the hose is down, this allows us to relocate it, which makes hooking it up to here so much easier. So we will unload, or start the unload process. Now, I think I found the easiest way is to go up this way and back down. But I could be wrong. It's just we don't have as much room as I'd like to have, which is the problem with this setup. Anyways, let's get started. So, unfold... No, we don't want to do that. We want to unload the hose. Nope, we don't want to do that either. Bloody hell. We want to... Alright, change to unwinding. So start the unwinding process. So now it's... Now that it's down on the ground, we can maneuver away. So I'm going to reverse this way. This is pretty much the same thing I did last time. But before we do that, I want to see how this... If we can... Oh, is this just for connecting... Ah, that's just connecting them together. I thought it was to actually move them. Possibly once it's unwound completely. Right, so I will just unwind this completely, and then we can start spraying. Fantastic, there it is, all done. Now I do hope that I've done this correctly, because I do feel like I've done it wrong every time. I feel like I'm missing a very key step or something. Maybe I'm not, but I just feel like I am. Like, there should be a more simple way. You shouldn't have to unfold the whole... You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Anyways, I think we just connect this to... So left shift Q, that's connected. At least we have a much better grasp on what we're doing this time. Now we should be able to take this. Ah, brilliant. That is brilliant. Okay. Nice. Now, does it go there? Nope. It goes... Right, so I've had to spin round, because it does attach on this side, but you also have to be in the cab for it to attach. So left shift Q, and we are attached. So now, there should be a water pump. Yeah, activate pump. Brilliant. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be ready to spread slurry. I'm going to try and reverse. I know it's a bit cheeky. I just don't want to go over the hose. But if we can go to the end, it would be most beneficial. If we can get the hose completely out of the way, that's fine. So now we have the option. Should we do a double application? I think yes. I really do think yes, because... the whole point of this series for me and the fertilizing was to do it with organic matter, which is pig poop, essentially. So I think, oh no, we do not want to do that. We want to actually activate it and watch how quickly we go through it, if we're going through it at all. I want to say it's working, but I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, blimey, look at that. Look how wonderful that looks. We are spreading slurry, and you can't tell, unfortunately, which truly is unfortunate, except for the speed at which we're going. But it would be so nice to be able to see how much we've used. But, to be completely honest, I mean, the fact that we are doing this as is now is amazing. The faff was a lot less than last time. We did do this field before though, so the only problem moving forward is that the next field we have to essentially sort of figure out either how to set up the hose or if we even have enough hose to use on those longer fields. So that will be kind of the, I do like this part of pumps and hoses, essentially having to strategize you can't just do it, just put it on the ground. You actually have to plan it out a little bit first, which is, I quite like that. I like that a lot. I don't know how or if you would be able to really reverse with this, but I'm going to. Absolutely fine. I do love that we are spreading double application. Would be better if we're maximizing our ground. There we go. That was a bit wasted space there. We'll rectify that on the way back. Yeah, let's just get cruise control on so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, I missed a bit there, but that's fine. This is going to be really good. Again, the only problem is not knowing how much we have left unless we're in the other New Holland. So I think what we'll do is we'll get to the end here. We will hop out, check how much is left after effectively 2 passes of double application, and then we can crack on with the time lapse as well, because we might as well get this done. A bit of a time lapse, and we are going to have other fields to do in the future as well. Whether they are time lapse or not, we'll have to see. Especially with the FAF, maybe I would do it with the time lapse just to get the whole setup as well in a time lapse also. Right, let's see how much we have left. Right, so about 9,000 litres have been used. 9. You know what? I feel like we might just have enough, although maybe that's ambitious. Right, well, either way, we do need to crack on. Oh, I can't see where I've been. Right, there's the... Oh, you can just make it out, actually. Yep, right there. You can see a slightly darker texture on the right-hand side of where we are. And that should be where we are spreading our slurry. So enough rambling from me. Let's crack on with it. Well, as you can see, we are still cracking on quite well, and we are nearly done also. We have probably just a couple more passes, but yeah, that was definitely a full slurry spreading time-lapse, to say the least. I know that we did, well, I think we did a single application the first time, because we were going to use up some of the solid fertilizer that we have remaining, but this time we did a double application, and as you can see, it takes just that much longer to do because you are going that much slower, but you are getting 2 jobs done, effectively 2 jobs done at once. And I will admit, that's pretty good. Yeah, there were a couple of sections I missed. I might be able to swing back round to those on the way once we are done the last bit of the field here, but I'm also very curious to see how much slurry we have. I also just want to keep going, but I want to check at the same time, because we must be nearing the end of the 5,000 total. But I will admit that is pretty perfect if we can get this field done with one full tanker of that. I can't speak for the other fields because we haven't done them yet, but I do intend on at least doing... I think I'll do the rest of the fields with pumps and hoses at least once, to know for certain if I want to crack on with pumps and hoses, because I do want to give it a fair chance, and I think I have done, but I would like to give it just a bit more chance with the other fields, because why not? Might as well. And yes, it does take a bit of time, there's a bit of setup and a bit of faff, but you know what, especially if we are done with you know, vine work after this harvest, then I think yeah, we can really focus on arable and doing cool things like this, like pumps and hoses, different things like the such. So that is the majority of the field done. There are a couple of bits that we will tend to later on, but I think that is a very good place to end the episode. As you can see, the hose has lots of room left, so I think it will be fine for... Here we are, so we can shut that off now. 6,199, so about 6,000 litres remaining, which worked out really, really well. So we can shut that engine off as well. I am curious to get a bit of a fly up here just to see how much hose we had left. So yeah, I think we have quite a bit. So I feel like with this field over here, sorry, I do need to speed up now. This field over here, we could set it up. See, I don't know what to do, because we might have to do it in 2 bits, because there's nowhere to really set it up. That's why I was thinking, what if we go over here and allow this area to be sort of an unraveling area, but then I'm sacrificing crop to be able to fertilize with pumps and hoses, which I do not want to do. So this field would be quite difficult to do, I think. Maybe, no, because then the trees are there. Right, so if anyone has any ideas how to use pumps and hoses with this field, I suppose we could set it up here, but or even in this area, but remember we have to unravel the hose, so here as well, a bit difficult, unless we unravel it down in the pit here where we've fallen before. And then this field here, same thing. Where do we put the tanker? Maybe along this path, because we know that this path won't get used. So we could run the hose along here and then go out that way. So that could work. But that leaves us with the other 2 fields and further fields in the future. So if we go for this one, this setup, you know, I suppose we could set it there, but then where do we run the hoses? So yeah, that's the only problem I'm having. This field we do have the room, luckily, and yeah, we can crack on with it, but I just don't want to put the hose in the road and yeah, cause problems that way. So anyways, that will end August. Luckily we are ending on a good note with the pigs fed. We've got loads of sugar beet in, we've got a full storage of sugar beet on top of what they already have in their trough. They do require grain and protein, but they are both coming soon, and well, especially the grain. And the protein, it's all coming together very nicely. Anyways, that does do us for the end of this episode. We have finished August. We are going to head in to the autumn, where we will start, well, we're going to get some more harvesting done, as well as some drilling, which will be really nice, and get the pigs up to full scuff, and then we can start looking, once we get all the vineyard work done, and we get the grapes harvested and all that, we can sell the vineyards, and buy some new fields, and then really focus on the arable and productions that can go with that as well. Right, well that does, as I say, leave us here for today. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.